Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Kansas City Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Slow roller down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. One out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike one. 0-1. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Just underway here in Kansas City. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Olson in foul ground. 1 away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's 0 for 4. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Roark has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. Now a long throw home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So a runner on second with one down now. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just one away. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Phillips ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run is in to score from third. So no one on now after the sac fly. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Long throw to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Now in the box, Josh Fegley, runner in scoring position with two gone. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Ryan O'Hearn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. And that's the first out. So stepping in, number 11. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Olsen is there. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Standing in, Marcus Semien, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gordon going back. It's out of here. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next, the dangerous power threat, Matt Olson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 2-1. Fouled away. He pulls this one into right. Number 11 is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1. Digging in, Matt Chapman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon is there. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. And now hold everything here as it looks like a balk has been called. And that one might have been a little ticky-tack if you ask me. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It's out of here. Now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Phillips is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So next to the plate for the Royals, number 33, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Standing in, number 1. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. That's popped up now towards short right field. Profar ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In now, Jorge Soler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Striding in once again, Jurickson Profar picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Phillips is on the move around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Here's Robbie Grossman. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Profar at third with nobody out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. And things are going to go from bad to worse now as a balk has been called. And that's going to extend this lead. Now the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Josh Fegley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fegley.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. 2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to the right side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field, and that is off the wall in right field. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Hunter Dozier. He singled his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Laureano moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So striding forward now, Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Settling in now, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Gordon stands at first with 1 out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ryan O'Hearn goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Backhanded. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Gordon.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. So now it's Mark Canha. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Number 11 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
The left fielder.
Now batting, Robbie Grossman. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Into the box now, Brett Phillips, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Olsen moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman will get there, and he puts it away to. So striding in, Josh Fegley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Marcus Semien. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And now a stoppage here, as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. And yet another balk here is going to bring in a run. I mean, where's the pitching coach? Shades of 1988. This is getting ridiculous. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Heading after it is Phillips. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in once again, Matt Chapman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Liner toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the Royals batting order turns over, and set to go Whit Merrifield. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Laureano. 1 down. Stepping up now, Jorge Soler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And right into the shift. And that's through, a base hit. So coming to the plate, Hunter Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Laureano on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Gordon. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and no strikes.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Ryan O'Hearn will be next. Soler, the runner at third. Dozier at second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses ball 4. So that'll load him up. But at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Number 66.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit.
1 run scores. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now at the plate, number 11. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Number 22.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Next up for the A's, Mark Canha. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The batter.
Into the box, Robbie Grossman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Canha on third. Profar is at second with nobody out. A ball and a strike now. And now a balk will be called here. Looked like he never came fully set. And that'll both score a run and move the other runner up to third here. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number
1-1. And now a balk is going to be called here, and it looked pretty obvious that time. That's going to score the run from third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Josh Phegley. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
High and deep to right center. Phillips is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding in, Marcus Semien. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Phillips is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Brett Phillips will bat next. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, number 33. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 1. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. This is skied into short left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.